Hey, Drew, can you take us from when you're down 17-3? You guys didn't have a good possession to go back, but when you come back out, you mounted the comeback and then all the way through overtime for us?
Yeah, I mean, just started clicking offensively. We started executing better. Just got to do it at a higher level, so it starts with me on that front.
What went right and what went wrong?
What went wrong is we didn't win the game. What went right, we made a comeback, but obviously we just gotta take care of the ball at the end of the game.
What did you see on the last play? Was that the first option?
Yeah, I tried to get over the guy's head, and he jumped up and caught the ball.
Drew, you said over the summer it's time to get over the hump in these type of games. How frustrating is it to not be able to get it done here? And then, what can you take away from this game going forward? Because you're going to get other opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, I don't prepare all week to come out and lose the game, so obviously it hurts. We had our opportunities. I think that's kind of the unfortunately the bright side of it, is we had opportunities, obviously at the end, to come back and win the game if we go down and score and make the 2-point conversion. But I mean, that's the way it shakes out. It's a long season ahead of us. We're gonna have more opportunities down the road to fix this, and I'll be the first to go into the fire. There's no other coaching staff or team that I'd rather go to war with, and I know we're gonna make the most of this opportunity and learn from it and grow from it.
Drew, some of the unscripted plays where you were pressured and had to run, how do you feel you handled some of those plays and were able to keep some of the drives going overall for the game?
I mean, yeah, we just talk about making it right on offense, extending a couple plays, and receivers and running back to make good plays for me down the field, and scramble drills and that sort of thing. So something we just got to keep building off of.
Drew, was there one or two, or was it, I guess, more things in the first three quarters that really wasn't working for you guys?
I mean, we just weren't efficient on first down, and I think that's the main thing of it. We were in third and obvious passing situations a lot of the time in the first three quarters, and obviously against a team like Oregon with the front they have and obviously the coverage guys on the back end, it's always going to be an uphill battle, so we just got to be better on first and second down and just executing.
How tough is it, Drew, when the defense is playing at the level it played at against that offense, knowing that you guys weren't able to quite get it?
We lost the game. I mean, if we would have won, it would have felt better, obviously, but there's always going to be things to grow from in these games. And obviously, on the offensive side of the ball, we want to play better, and we will play better, so I know we'll get it fixed.
What were you looking for in that last sequence? Was there a couple options?
I mean, every play has a couple options, but I was trying to get it to Luke over the guy that picked it, and just didn't put it high enough and give Luke a chance, so that's on me.
Anything about first downs when you're talking about not being efficient enough that comes to mind without watching the tape, just as you were going through the game?
Honestly, no. I that's an answer I'd have to answer after watching the tape. I just know, from playing throughout the game, that we were in third and long a lot. We used a lot of our third and long calls, and again, against a team like Oregon that's talented on both sides of the ball, you don't want to be doing that uphill battle consistently throughout the game. I mean, we made some plays on it, but not enough, obviously. But if we're in third and manageable, more times than not, it'll be better for us. But we just got to be efficient on first and second down.
Can you share what James said to you right after the game? It looked like he pulled you aside.
Yeah, I'll keep that private.
What was Coach K's message to you guys?
I mean, that it just wasn't up to our standard in the first half, but we had an opportunity to go out and play 30 more minutes of football. I thought we started to flip the switch towards the end of the game. Obviously, at the end of the game, just got to take care of the ball because I thought we were rolling offensively up until the very last play of the game.
It looked like you got bumped up on that late drive in regulation, I think it was. Were you okay, and did that impact you at all?
No, I mean, I was fine. I was just going through some other things, non-injury specific. Yeah, I was good.
Drew, you talked about fixing things moving forward. How do you fix? What do you want to fix at this stage?
I mean, you go back and you be critical of the film. For myself, I'll be critical of decision making and that sort of thing, and accuracy and all the things that we talk about on a regular basis, and just learn from those opportunities and really try to grow from them. Starting tomorrow, obviously, this is going to hurt for the next 24 hours or whatever it's going to be, but after that, we're going to have to flush it and move on to the next opponent.
In terms of the way you guys were executing play calls in the first half, did you feel like it was more of a situation where they were taking things away from you, or that you guys weren't executing what you wanted to do?
No, I just felt like we weren't executing what we wanted to do and were supposed to do. I mean, give credit to them too. They definitely made plays. They have talented players, but I feel like if we had executed at a higher level, we would have had more momentum in the first half. But again, they have talented players on their side of the ball that made plays.
What was it about that drive where it was 17-3, where you made it 17-10, how you guys started clicking? What was working that drive?
I mean, I think we just, started being aggressive. At that point, you have to go down and score to make it a game. And really, I think, we did a great job of just, taking what was given on that play, on that series in general, because I think we hit Luke on the beginning of the drive. Obviously, Fat had that nice run. And then Trevor did a great job of getting upfield in the flat, and obviously D-Ross over the top. So I think it was just, just playing our game, playing in rhythm, and again, we were ahead of the sticks. So that started on the first play with Luke, and I felt like from that point on, we were starting to play ahead of the sticks, and that's when we started playing better.
Drew, 111,000 fans here tonight. What were your impressions of the crowd?
I mean, yeah, it was a very special crowd. I'm disappointed that we couldn't give them the outcome that they wanted, but we definitely felt their support, and they really brought the energy. But yeah, disappointed that we couldn't give them the outcome that we wanted or they wanted for sure.
You probably talked about this already, and I'm sorry if I'm repeating, but what did you see on that last play?
Tried to get over the linebacker's head.
Drew, the past couple of years, we've seen this offense, when it gets into a hole, that's when we see things start to click, like Big Ten Championship game tonight. What's the key to maybe getting that earlier so that you don't get to these types of situations?
I think it starts with being more efficient on first and second down, because I think at the end of the game we were ahead of the sticks, and we were able to kind of be multiple and very diverse in our play calls and personnels. And when we're able to do that, I feel like we're hard to stop, but we just got to consistently do it at an earlier level in the games.
Drew, any changes or modifications to your approach, how you watch the film, or what conversations you might have leading up, preparing for a game?
Like, you talking about this game or the next game?
Just anything going forward, practices?
No, I mean, I'm always very critical of myself, and so is our coaching staff, and very, honest in our self-reflection, no matter the outcome of the game. So that our process is the process, and we won't change that. Obviously, we're going to have to learn from a lot of stuff from this game, but yeah, it's just going to have to take that growth mindset into it. Obviously, the outcome sucks, but, looking for the positives and obviously the negatives and learning from those and correcting those so they don't happen again.
How does this game compare to the semifinal loss?
I mean, pretty much the same, in my opinion. I mean, every loss is the same to me.
Thanks, Drew.
Thank you, Drew. Thanks, Drew.